Remember, we always do a proper pin out. Every racetrack's a little different. So as we come out onto the track, we'll stay to the left, look in that right side mirror back at turn one. If somebody was coming, we just hang out on the outside, let them go by. They have the right of way. Once it's clear, we can bring it on in. So remember, way back to this morning when Cass talked about those blue cones. Remember, the blue cones are telling us where to place the car. So we want to be close to the edge of the road, wherever there's a blue cone, close to the curb, wherever there's a blue cone. So that was turns 2, 3, and 4 we just ran through. Now we're headed down to the hairpin, turn 5. Again, we got brake signs telling us where to brake. Blue cones telling us where to place the car. We just need to have our eyes looking ahead. There's 2 blue cones here. There's such a big directional change. We run a long apex there. So we're tight to both of those blue apex cones. As the hands open up, we can accelerate out using all the road. You'll see there's a begin passing zone sign. So remember, there's 3 passing zones once we get into the open lapping. Move back over to the left to get set up for the corkscrew. This is turns 7, 8, and 9. Pretty fast entry. We can carry a lot of speed through this right-hand apex at the top. And then we're going to get our hands straight. We're going to brake harder in a straight line from the curb on the left to the final curb on the right. It's a pretty hard turn at the bottom, pretty aggressive. About 90 degrees of steering of input at the bottom there. We'll exit out to the left and then bring it back over to the right to get set for the S's. It's just a little brush of the brake. It's not a very hard brake, but the big key is trying it so that you're off of the brake, back on the gas, right as you turn in, trying to hold a constant speed to balance the car, and then we'll use all the road to the left at the exit. Slowly bring it back over to the right to get set up for turns 12 and 13. Very similar to the corkscrew, we can carry a lot of speed with a light brake through this left-hand curve at the top. And then as we get to the compression, we can brake a little harder as we need it. Then we're going to get back on the gas to go up and over the hill. As we come back downhill, we're going to put our right side tires on this flat curve, at least in dry conditions we can. We're going to get back on the gas, carry the gas up to the brake sign on the outside for 15. Eyes looking in, a nice late apex. So we can hustle back to the right side of the road to turn in for 16. Alright, you're going to stay behind me, Warren. We're going to do a second lap. Again, we got a begin passing zone, so on the front straightaway, if you had someone behind you, you put your left turn signal on, indicating to them that they should pass you on the left. So the turn signal is just like sticking your hand out the window and pointing where you want the other car to go. Nice tight apex at 1. We'll use all the road as we exit turn 1. We'll enter turn 2 from the inside. Maybe let it drift out a little bit towards the middle, and now get the eyes looking way down to the right. Spot that blue cone. Bring it in tight to the curb. From there, we'll start squeezing power, eyes to the top of the hill. We're just adding more and more power up and over the hill. Eventually, a really firm brake as we come into the hairpin here. Eyes looking in. We're going to trail the brakes down to that first blue cone. Back on the gas about the second blue cone. As the hands unwind, we'll accelerate out. This is our second passing opportunity, and this is your choice. You can either kind of stay to the right and put your left turn signal on, or pull it over to the left, put your right turn signal on. So on this straightaway, you can point either direction to have a car go around you. Nice hard straight line braking at the bottom. Like I said, quick hard 90-degree steering input at the bottom. Look for the exit. The hands unwind, we accelerate out using all the rope. Brush of the brake, back on steady throttle, constant speed, balance the car, close to the curbs without hitting them, use all the road at the exit. Check your mirrors, this is our third and final passing opportunity. And again, it's your choice. You can either have people point, you can put your turn signal on to the right and have them pass you on the right, or kind of pull to the right with your left turn signal. Eyes to the top of the hill, we'll accelerate up and over. Eyes up, looking for the next brake sign. We're on the gas, keeping the car moving up to that brake sign. Eyes looking in, nice late apex. So we can hustle back to the right side of the road before we turn left. Alright, good job, Lauren. We're going to have Lauren move left. He's going to move left. Slow down a little bit. Everybody else on the gas. And then Lauren, you'll get right back behind that blue car. Eyes looking in, tight to the curb, back on some gas, using all the road at the exit. Eyes looking way down to the right. As far as that car will let you look, bring it in tight to the curb. Once we get to that apex, we're squeezing power, eyes to the top of the hill, headed more and more power, up and over. Alright, we have another group behind us. We're going to let that other group go by. So as we get down to the apex here, we're going to tuck it to the left. So everybody follow me, stay left, and put your right turn signal on, telling that other group to pass us on the right. Perfect opportunity, take a couple of deep breaths. Hasn't happened to me, but I hear some people forget to breathe when they're out here and then they start hyperventilating. It's also common to get kind of a death grip on the steering wheel, so every now and then on a straightaway, wiggle those fingers. Make sure you don't have a death grip going. The more relaxed you are, the smoother you'll be with all the controls. Nice hard turn at the bottom of the course crew. Eyes looking for the exit. Accelerate up the hands up line. Gonna use all the rope. Brush of the brake and then right back on steady throttle, constant speed, balancing the car, look for the exit, accelerate up. Eyes looking in, kind of soften that brake, just barely on the brakes to that left-hand curve. A little more brake at the bottom if you need it, then back on the gas to go up and over the hill. Eyes up, looking for the next brake slide. We're on the gas, keep the car moving. We're going to let it drift out about 4 feet off that outside edge before we bring it in for a nice late apex. Hustle back to the right side of the road before you turn left. Alright, you're going to stay behind me, Dominic. We'll do a second lap. Here we go, everybody on the gas. Looking in, tight to the curb, back on the gas, using all the road at the exit. Eyes looking way down to the right. As far as that guardrail will let you look until you see that blue cone, bring it in tight to the curb. From there, we're squeezing power, eyes to the top of the hill. Just looking in, tight to both blue cones, look for the exit as the hands open up, accelerate up. Eyes looking in, with that brake, barely on the brakes through that right hand curve, get the hands straight, no more brake at the bottom. Quick hard turn at the bottom, look for the exit, accelerate as the hands open up, using all the rope. Steady throttle, balance the car through the apexes, look for the exit, use all the rope to the left. Eyes looking in, soften that brake, barely on the brakes through that left-hand curve. More brake at the bottom, then back on the gas, up and over. Eyes up, looking for that next brake sign. We're on the gas, keeping the car moving up to that brake sign. Eyes looking in, nice late apex. so back to the right side of the road before you turn left. Alright, nice job there, Dominic. We're going to have Dominic move left. Slow down a little bit there, Dominic. Everybody else, close up to the car in front of you. That way, Dominic, you can get right back in line before we get down to the end of the straightaway. Eyes looking in, tight to the curb, back on some gas, using all the room. Eyes looking way down to the right. Spot that blue cone, bring it in tight to the curb. From there, we're squeezing power. Eyes to the top of the hill. We're adding more and more power as we go up and over the hill. Eyes looking in, turning with the brakes on. I got a little understeer, a little wide there. Accelerate with the hands at one. Firm brake, eyes looking in, that brake. Get the hands straight, the harder brake at the bottom. The car turn, look for the exit, accelerate as the hands open up. Eyes looking in, soften that brake, carry a little speed down to the bottom, brake as you need it, back on the gas to go up and over. Alright, Caesar, stay behind me. We'll do a second lap. Eyes looking in, tight to the curb, back on some gas, using all the road. Tight to the curb at the bottom once you get there. Ooh, a little wide there, Lauren. Excellent job there, Caesar. Very good. All right, let's move left. Caesar, move left. Warrant, on the gas. Close up to me. Eyes looking in, tight to the curb. Back on some gas, using all the road. Eyes looking way down to the right. Spot that Blue cone, bring it in tighter, tighter, tight to the curb, Lauren. Now we're squeezing power, rise to the top of the hill, squeezing power, up and over. Squeezing power, squeezing power. Steady throttle, constant speed, balance the car until we see the exit. Accelerate out. Back on the gas, eyes up here, looking for that brake sign. Alright, stay behind me, Lauren. We'll do a second lap. Tight to the curb at the bottom here. Bring it in tight, Lauren. It's almost better. Squeeze the power, up and over. Squeeze power, squeeze power, squeeze power. Eyes up here, we're back on the gas, keep the car moving up to the brake sign. Alright, good job there, Lauren. Let's move left. Move left. Stay behind me, Dominic. We'll do a second lap. Use that gas pedal, Lord. Close back up.